All right, today I'm going to go over how to do the demolition process in Arlington County. And the first step that you'll need to do is go to their website, and I will put these in the footer below. I have them saved here, but you're going to go to Arlington Building Plan Submission, and I accidentally clicked the button to submit it. But I'm still going to go over it here, so at least you understand the process. We're going to go over the building application. This is a demo permit, and this is a little weird how this works, but put in the number and street, and then search, and the system is automatically going to pull things up. So just want to double check it, but it is 895 North Kentucky Street, and it automatically fills the parcel master IDs and who's the owner, which we are. So then you're going to go to continued application, and it's really just filling out this form here. So I'll go over this kind of quickly so that we can go to the next step. But yes, it's a single family dwelling. I certify that I will deliver notice. That is correct. Is it less than 3 stories? Yes, it is. Is it served by water? Yes, it is. The entire county is served by water, so that would be a yes. We're jumping the gun a little bit here, so we're kind of doing this training after we had already started on this, but there's a plumbing permit associated with it. If you had started this at the beginning, we would have notified our subcontractor. He goes out and caps the lines for the water and sewer, and then what you would have is a plumbing permit number, which actually is this one right here. And will there be the sewer lateral capped? Yes, you have to cap both of them, and it's always the same because we're going to reuse it, so it's capped at the property line. Temporary water? No, we don't need it. Does it have electricity? Yes, it does. Does it have gas? Yes, it does. And what this is telling you is that you're going to have a notice from the gas company and the electric company, which we did this months and months ago. But really the first step even before this is you're going to make an application to the sewer and water subcontractor. He's going to give you that letter of closure for the water and sewer. You're going to call the electric company. That's going to take at least 4 weeks, and the gas company actually takes about sorry, my mouse is broken. The gas company is going to could take up to 12 weeks. So that's why we started this process. What's the land disturbance area? It's always going to be 2,500 or more. There's an LDA associated with that, and where you're going to find that is in their other system, which I'll put this link at the bottom as well. You're going to go to E-Plan Review, and you're going to be looking for an LDA number, which is the land disturbance. So you have 895 North Kentucky Street. This is it right here, so it's LDAP 2023. There it is, because I already filled it in. Is there a site plan? The answer is always going to be no. And who is the contractor? It's going to be us both times. Do you have a license? Yes, we do. Who's submitting the application? Contractor. And then what you're going to do is go ahead and submit the application, which again I already did this, so we're kind of jumping over to the next step. So once you have that in the system, it's going to it's going to kick over here. It's kind of weird. They have 2 systems for the same thing, but it's going to kick from the other system to this system, and here's the demo, and it's awaiting plan submission. So that's where we're kind of stuck at right now. And what we need to do is put the documents together so that they have all the information. So the question is, what documents do you need? So the first one we need is we're going to need the LDA drawings. So we're going to go ahead and go to the specific job within Build Tools. It's in Design, Kentucky Street, and Documents, Drawings. Here's Civil. Civil is LDA. It's the same thing. So you would let that download. Go ahead and I'll just do it actually, so we're doing everything. And just for so we call it a civil plan, but the city calls it an LDA. It's a land disturbance permit is what it stands for. So when they actually approve this drawing, you'll get a stamp at the end of this process once the review is done, and it'll say the LDA, the number, and then have a big stamp of approval on it. So right now, it's just a set of drawings that's in submission with the city. So go ahead and click that out. You're going to browse, add your LDA, and then the other things are, oh, we should fill this out, demolition, sheet type. This is, there should be, no, this isn't in here. This is, here, number 3. And then you can put LDA drawings. Okay. And I am not going to save this, so hopefully it'll let me erase it. Oh gosh. Please let me erase it. Okay, cool. So you'll put it in there under the plan set, and then you're going to jump over here to the required, and it goes in order and tells you what you need to do. So asbestos form, I'm going to upload these into our Old Creek Homes file in just a minute. But go to InDesign, and I put it in InDesign because we're kind of constantly building something, so Old Creek Homes is indefinitely in design. I'll go put it into Documents, Arlington County Documents, and we're moving this stuff over from Drive. So it would be, we'll have it right now. Templates, Arlington County, and what was the first one again? Asbestos form, right? So you're going to have your asbestos form, and it is right here. And you're going to update the top. It's going to say the owner. If you don't know who the owner is, it's Kentucky Street LLC. Go back to Build Tools and check in the documents. You already know how to do this, but go to Documents and then go to Corporate Documents. Excuse me. And then in there you're going to see, if you don't know the name of the LLC, you'll see the LLC. So, and the address is 895 North Kentucky. You can also find that in Build Tools. Excuse me. The owner is Kentucky Street LLC. The address for that owner is our address at 228 South Washington. Address where it's performed, 895 North Kentucky, 22205. Can't find the zip code, go ahead and just Google it. And I've already signed the bottom of this. So when you're done with that, you're going to upload this into asbestos. I've already gotten the electrical letter. So you're going to go to Build Tools. And you'll be going to Kentucky Street, which is in Design. Kentucky Street in Design. We'll go to Documents, Utilities, Disconnects, and the first one is going to be for the electrical provider. So you're going to go here. Dominion Energy is the electrical company. Here's the certification letter that I've already received. Upload that into required documents. Don't put it in plan, put it in required documents. Gas letter. And what you're going to have to do when you upload it, make sure you check off. Actually, let's just do a quick example so you know. So this is going to go to the desktop. Yes. Demo letter 4. Great. And in order for this to check off the box, this is what I want to show you real quick. You're going to go to, where's it? Dominion letter. And it's not going to know, so you're going to want to go to Demo, and then you go Disconnect from the electrical provider. And then once you click OK, what it's going to do is it's going to take this thing off the list, right? So I'll go ahead and delete that just so I don't accidentally submit it. So then you'll have your gas letter, and you'll have gases, where is it? Washing gas shutoff letter, and put the sketch in there. So this is the shutoff letter sketch. Check off the box. Water and sewer closure I don't have yet. We'll have that next week. So once we get that, we'll add that as well. But you can go ahead and add everything else, and then it's not going to let you don't submit for review because we don't have the water and sewer. Once we have the water and sewer, it's not going to let you anyway. You have to have all the required documents. But the other thing is this is the one that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Neighbor notification letter. So you have to notify everybody that is touching your lot. So let's search 895 North Kentucky, and we're going to go ahead and look at who's adjoining. And we will need to write letters to a couple people. I don't know if I like this. Let's go to, I'll have to put this in there as well, but property search Arlington. Let's go 895 North Kentucky. All right, there you are. Go ahead and view it. And let's go look at the parcel viewer. So view on map. And anyway, you're gonna have to go here anyway. So don't ever look at Google Maps. I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. You're gonna have to go in here because this is public records. So we're gonna have to write anybody that's touching us. So we have to write a letter to this person. 899, 898, 894, 890, 893, right? So we're going to go back to our forms, which is Old Creek Homes, and again, I'm going to upload this stuff for you. But where we had it before was templates, Arlington County, and this one is your demo letter, right? So this is going to be changed to Kentucky Street LLC. I'm still the managing member. Your date is what, 7/14/2023. And the thing that you don't know right now is this information, right? So you're going to jump back over to the GIS system, which is over here, and we're going to go ahead and pick a neighbor. We'll go in a circle. I'm not doing them all right now, but we'll go in a circle. So click on this person, and here's their information about their parcel. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And I'm going to have to do this on a split screen. But so you'll have the person's name. Just be careful because they're kind of, I don't really know. This should be their first name. This should be their last. Let's go look at, okay. So this one I would know. So first name, last name. This looks like a husband and wife. So it's Marilyn and Kevin Connors. And you're going to fill out this information, 895, 894, North Kensington, and just go in a circle so that you get everybody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to go ahead and update their first name and their address and the demolition occurring at, got to update this, 895 North Kentucky Street, and your property at whatever their property is. And that should be it. Now let's go ahead and update this at the bottom. It needs to be Kentucky Street LLC. Okay. And then you're going to have 5 of these letters, right? They're all going to be individualized. And you're going to upload each one of them independently, excuse me, right here. And that's going to be the neighbor notification. And once you have all of these in here, so you're going to have 5 of the notifications to the neighbors, and you'll have one of these, one of these, one of these, excuse me, you'll have, yep, the gas, excuse me, you'll have 2. You'll have the sketch and the letter, and the asbestos form. Then you should be good to go. For this first one, let me just double check it, but because what you don't want to do is go into a review. They'll review it, and if they reject it, you're going to have to go to the back of the line and start over, and that could take weeks. So let me double check this one. And then after you're good to go, next time we do this, you'll just hit submit for review, and then it starts the process. So let me know if you have any questions.